All right. The one thing we found today is that the greens, although they were quite firm, they were very responsive, had a lot of spin. And what's really cool about that, you know, I get a lot of questions to the effect that how do I get spin on the ball? And you know, my 60-degree wedge is my wedge of choice around the greens. And these are the new spin milled wedges from Titleist. I've had it for about a year now, and the grooves are getting substantially worn down. I was still getting some great spin today. And it's just a matter of, you know, the fairways here at Pinehurst are really nicely mown down, and the ball sits up very nicely. So no grass comes between the ball and the club, obviously, because you're taking the divot after the ball is struck. And that's just a result of you swinging the momentum toward the target and then letting the club deflect off the ground on its way over there. So you're never trying to hit the golf ball. Number two, a good soft ball like a Titleist Pro V1 or a Bridgestone B330. So you got some short grass, you got some tightly mown greens. They're firm, but they will grab. And it's really nothing special. If your hands are forward, your weight's forward, and you're using, and you're never flipping with the hands. If you use the hands because you're focused on the ball and you're trying to lift the ball, the club slides underneath the golf ball and you get a glancing blow. You will not get spin from that. The hands stay forward. The lowercase y stays intact. And then now, through impact, notice how my hands are forward, catching the ball first and then catching the ground. Now the grooves have a we'll be able to grab a hold of the golf ball. So I'm just do a couple of chip shots here just to show you how it grabs. Grab the first time, then it has a tendency, you know, it'll grab, bounce, and then release. See that? Nice little grab and bounce. And I'm not doing anything special. There's nothing special you need to do apart from sound technique. There it is. That was going in. Okay? So good crisp contact. Weight forward, hands forward. Don't try to keep your hips stiff. You're just keeping the weight on that forward foot to make sure that you're bottoming out at the same place every time. And you want to place the ball at the back of the divot, not at the front of the divot, okay? So you see where the club is bottoming out every time. So if I put the ball back here, catch the ball first, and then pinch it naturally against the turf, I will get some beautiful spin off that golf ball, okay? So keep that in mind, nothing special. Just let your good swing technique take care of it for you, okay? Let's go do a couple of putts and then we'll adjourn. For dinner. So I'm just going to give you a quick synopsis on how to make sure when you go play a new golf course, especially one like Pinehurst, you want to get on that putting green and you want to see how the green reacts. And we realized today that at course number 8 that the downhill putts were releasing quite well, but the uphill putts were extremely slow. And I have a tendency, I think the tendency is going to be the same here. So going towards you, it's going to be a little bit uphill, and coming back toward the hole, it's going to be downhill, and you're going to see a substantial difference. So I'm just going to go through. If you go to the putting secrets video, we talk about, you know, technique, how to make sure that the posture is solid and in balance, and how the arms are hanging from the shoulders. I want to make sure that that putter head is tracking on line. And I'm going to do a short, a medium, and a long putt towards you. Then I'll do that short, medium, and long putt back toward the hole, okay? So just going to start off with some reference points here. Just stay inside for the short putt, inside my foot. Medium putt, I'm going to go to the foot. That's about, you know, 15 to 25 feet. And long putt, I'm going to go past the foot. And you can see how those putts are substantially breaking. Now, I've got a nice separation of my putts away from the hole. I'm going to take these putts and bring them back toward the hole. I'm going to go through my whole routine. So I know that this putt is definitely going to break to the right. So I'm going to mark my ball, get my marker out. Okay. Line up the name of the ball to where I want to go. Now I'm going to step back here and make sure I like what I see. This ball's going to snap quite a bit to the right. I'm going to play it about 1.5 cups to 2 cups outside. And I'm going to take my practice swing, hold my finish. And I'm going to see the ball roll in the left edge of that hole. So it's important to see, wow, that snap. It's important to see how that ball is going to go into the hole. You know, Jack Nicklaus said it best when he said, I've never missed a putt in my mind. So I want to make sure that I see how this ball rolls into the hole. Got my line. Take my practice swing, hold my finish. And this is a medium putt, but it's going downhill, so I'm going to keep it on the shortish side. I like it. There it is. Come on, come on, come on. So notice how real ticklish that is. So I think I've got it in for me tomorrow. Hopefully the caddies will be of some solid assistance on course number 2, because these greens are really breaking more than I expect, and they take a while to settle down. So I'm going to visualize this ball going in the very left edge of the hole. And look, here it is. I think I got it. Oh gosh, I'm happy with that putt though. I'd be very happy with that on course. So take the time, analyze the speed of the greens, number 1, and see how they react uphill and downhill. And you'll see in the side hills, when the ball starts coming back toward the hole, you know, you can see that my first putt trickled past about 4 feet. So we're going to have to give these some respect tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you at episode 101.